everyone, and welcome back to Legacy of Kain. This is episode 3. Last time, we took on Nupraptor and took his head with us to then go to Malik's bastion. However, we failed spectacularly at going to Malik's bastion. It was embarrassing, is what it was. We ran through that place, faced off against Malik himself, and he danced on our corpse as we failed, right? I just couldn't do it. But we're going to attempt it once more. So I had to reload a previous save file because I was just not figuring it out. And we are going to head to Malik's bastion now, give it another go, and hopefully we can figure this mess out. So we're going to run through this bastion properly. We kind of panicked last time. We'll check it out this time, see what we can discover, see what we can find, because I am sure that there are going to be things that we'll figure out that we didn't last time. So one thing that we missed, which was I think pretty crucial, was we ran straight into the boss room with Malik, and there was 2 teleporters on either side that we did not investigate first, and we should have, and it was a silly little mistake to make. So it happens. So let's get on to it, shall we? Let's make up for our previous mistakes and let's kick Malik's butt.
Malik's bastion, perched defiantly on the mountaintop, black as night against the blanket of snow. What manner of man would choose a land so harsh and utterly devoid of life?
That's right. Bat mode. Time to go bat mode. And then we're going to Malik's bastion. If I can get it to go to the right place. There we go. It's so hard to get it to select the right one. I just wish you could use a mouse, but you can't. '90s FMVs, baby. Look at that beautiful landscape. How do you get down from there? I assume there's just a giant winding staircase in the middle of the column that you have to walk all the way down to the bottom. Malik, I'm here for my revenge. One thing that I should get into the habit of doing as well, which last episode really highlighted, was the reliance on the Heart of Darkness keeping us alive instead of us just using the Heart of Darkness as a healing item. And that's probably going to save us a lot of the Heart of Darkness moments, you know, if we just use the item. That'll probably be for the best.
I know you are here, demon. The stench of death clings to you.
The interior was as cold and sterile as the snow outside, with empty suits of armor and sharp, cruel steel lining the walls.
Okay. Super fun time ahead. Oh, so that teleporter on the right-hand side opened a door. Okay. We're going to go through this area a little bit better now. I don't think you can hit those, can we? We just have to... Yeah. I should probably be like a wolf for this. So then I can be a little faster. Still get hit a little bit.
My warriors are but shadows of my skill, child.
Oh yeah. I forget that these guys are much stronger. Oh, and they're also undead. So our mace is useless. As much as Kain is a masochist.
As it was born, iron forged by the
Please equip the sword. You have to like double click, but it doesn't always work. Okay. So he'll just keep giving me the description of the sword over and over and over again. Okay. Less of a panic going through here this time. Just remain focused. We've got full magic, so I can afford to probably stick one of these bad boys on. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Hang on. Let's do this much faster than we need to, because we know what we need to do in here now. We just need to shut it off.
Do you hope to best me, Kain? Do not worry. Your challenge will not go unmet.
Cool. Alright, we know that we can shut that off, so we don't have to face infinite of them. This episode already feels better as a result of not flailing around wildly, but like, this is the blind playthrough experience. You're gonna have moments of flailing around wildly because you're confused and like, what the hell is going on? But we're doing our best. Oh God. Okay. Getting hit by everything and anything possible. The heart of darkness. Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, there's a guy in here too. Oh my God. Can I lure him to me so I can fight him? There we go. You know, it'd be cool if he could get damaged. It'd be cool if he could get damaged by the spikes. There are probably madmen out there that play Legacy of Kain and do like no-hit runs, I bet.
Death does not make you immortal, vampire.
I would not be surprised. Yeah, I did Legacy of Kain without getting hit. I'm good at video games. That's a worthy brag to do for sure. Oh, this was okay. I remember this being really annoying. Okay. Yep, that was the worst. Okay, I remember to do dog mode, so we can quickly do this. Yeah. Oh. There you go. The sadistic laughter. Oh my God. Just gotta join the line of spiky balls. Join the club. Oh, hang on. Stop it. Stop it. I'm shutting you down.
Come to slay the slayer of vampires, have you?
Yes, I have. More efficiently, I might add. There we go. Okay. What's going on in here, though? What? Okay. It ever so briefly comes down. Okay, we got a teleporter there. I don't know if we did this door last time.
Save Victus!
I don't think we did. Oh, I didn't mean to.
Save Victus! Save Victus!
Yeah, it's like, it said Ve Victus as if like it could be an I or a U. And I thought it was Victus with a US, but it's the Latin spelling is apparently IS. That's correct. But it sounds like he's saying Victus. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm not even able to get a hit in. Jesus. I was just not even able to get a shot in on that one. I'm just stun locked in the corner. Hated that. I hated that tremendously. I'm stuck. Why do I keep getting stuck on the environment? Oh, okay. This is the worst. I'm shutting you down. Oh my god, there's so many? What? The Heart of Darkness.
The Heart of Darkness.
Okay. Thank you, game. Very cool. I do not wish to get stuck on the environment, please. These enemies are brutal. Oh no, don't tell me I have to do it in like a weird sequence. Not when there's enemies in here as well. Oh, they're gonna keep spawning. What is this nightmare? What is this nightmare room?
The Heart of Darkness.
Infinitely spawning enemies where I have to guess the sequence. Just please leave me alone, enemies, while I do work my magic. Never did I think a game would be more stressful than Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen. I just have to frantically flick switches until... There we go, I did it. I did it! What the hell is that? Yeah, we definitely did not do this area last time.
The globe powered the machinery. With its destruction, the deafening shrieks of the machines ceased to echo throughout the bastion. It was now time to silence the machine's maker.
You try my patience, fledgling. Care to try my blade instead?
Nice, okay. I want... Ooh, where are we? And is this a new... What is this? Oh, I remember. Oh, because this is this moment with this...
The guards at the gate offered no resistance. They were frozen solid, and dead as they stood, their flesh welded to the cold metal of their armor.
Oh, okay, so... Last time, we did not go down that door to shut down the machine, and we just went straight in. And I think that might have been a crucial thing that we were missing. It's not over yet, but that was a good first step. So we've like properly shut down the machinery. Good. Good. Oh god, it's so easy to get, like, bullied by enemies in this. Oh my god. I need to not have the Heart of Darkness equipped because I'm accidentally wasting them. I need to be using magic instead, because I've got so much of it. Oh, 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 God. Oh, spikes. Yeah. Oh.
The Heart of Darkness.
Oh, you're putting me on a timer to get through these spikes, dude. Easy, first try. Also, the benefit of using the Heart of Darkness outside of death is I think you heal more. I think so. It seems like you do. Oh my god. This game hates me. I'm the world's best Legacy of Kain player. All of my hearts are going. All of my poor little hearts that I've worked so hard to keep. Oh, why did I heal? There's a health potion right here. Ew. Just please leave me alone. Spare me. Dog mode. Ow! It hurt. Oh, it all hurts. It all hurts so much. I get a heart, I use a heart. Them's the rules. My butt. Do not spike my butt, please. Oh. How did I not take damage then? What the hell? Look at this. Masterful player. Ah! Almost. Oh god. Do not bully me, sire. I'm not even gonna fight you. It brings me no joy. There's no point. Leave me be. Oh.
Save Victor!
Damn. I'll use another heart. I am shockingly low on them. What? Hang on, you're in the walls!
A corpse held court on a tattered throne, grinning malignantly at me through blackened teeth.
It is not often that a man sees his own corpse. It is a sobering experience. But I am far less interested in my own corpse than I am in yours. Prepare yourself, vampire!
Vampire! Alright. That was terrible. But I still have Hearts of Darkness. That's okay. And we're going to check out these teleporters this time instead of going straight into the room. I'm really hoping that one of these is like a save of some variety, because it's kind of brutal to have to go through this whole thing with the last save being in the previous town of Korhagen. Okay. Heart of Darkness. Oh, health increase. Nice. Magic and Heart of Darkness. Okay, so we got some items before we start. That's always nice. And God damn it! If only we did the teleporter when we came here at the end of last episode and I didn't freak out. I was just like, I was so terrified of everything that I didn't even want to risk a teleporter just in case it sent me somewhere that I didn't want to be. Alright. I'm hoping with the destruction of that crystal ball that it has weakened Malik and we can complete this efficiently. I don't know if any of these are even going to do anything, so I'm just going to equip this and we're just going to try and wail on him with our sword, but he wasn't reacting at all. So I'm hoping that with the destruction of that sphere, maybe it's weakened him and we can actually attack him. Alright, are we ready? Because we know that he reacts. God, he hits so hard. He does react to getting hit, but... Okay. The good news is we have a save. So I think that's the greatest thing about this, at least. Because if we fuck up, we obviously have a save file to keep trying.
The heart of darkness.
The game did give us a magic heal before the fight, a magic refill, so I'm assuming that magic works. But maybe the magic refill was for fucking...
The heart of darkness.
Maybe the magic refill was for running away. Shall we try this? Does this work? I don't have enough magic for that now, do I? Because that takes all my magic. I don't even know if that hurts him. Because he just doesn't react. Alright, I've got more magic, but then it's just going to leave me significantly drained. Oh, it won't let me cast this still. That did not work. That did not work out in my favor. Wait, it's going right through him. And there's all my magic gone. Okay. It's fun. The tarot cards will decide your fate! Out of the cards! Alright, does nothing. Wait, hey, he went back.
Save Victus! Save Victus!
Hang on, he's reacting.
The heart of darkness.
He's reacting, but only when I hit him 4 times? Only when I hit him 4 times.
Save Victus!
Oh, wait, what? Oh god, he's now shooting shit. Wait, okay. I have to hit him 4 times for it to even do anything. Oh, that just makes him so much easier. What the fuck? What the fuck? Now he's like a joke. What the fuck? Oh no, not the homing bullets. Huh. Okay.
Save Victus!
This whole time I'm like, how the hell do we deal with this guy, right? He's not reacting to any of our hits. So it seems as if the only way to do damage to him is by successfully hitting him 4 times.
Save Victus!
Instead of, you know... Whoa! Dealing damage to him like a normal person. Oh. Oh.
Havoc and malice, their presence in my hands keeps me from employing magic. Yet rest assured, they do little to hamper my relish for slaughter.
Dude, new weapons, let's go. He tried to push me away, but it just pushed me into more weapons.
The axes.
The axes. Cool, we're dual wielding. I can't use magic as a result, but I can not use items either. Okay. Interesting, I can't use items. It's all the same. But I get to... Whoa! Spin to win! I have a spin to win move. Whoa! Look at these combos that I have. That's amazing. Oh, dude, rematch time. Let's go. Wait, where am I? Where are we? The fuck? Oh, this is so weird.
'Twould seem Malik's destiny with my blade was postponed. Perhaps Ariel could offer further guidance.
Oh, we don't even get to beat him. I thought we were about to just teleport back into the room and continue fighting. So he's pushed us away with a beam of light. I've used all of my hearts of darkness, and now we're out here. Damn, I actually really thought that we were going to like go in there and just like wail on him with the axes and beat him. Turns out we're going to need to figure out how to defeat his stupid armor body. That's so cool though. Oh, can I chop down trees? I can chop down trees! Holy shit. Okay, guys, hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me do the move. Let me do the move, you fucking pieces of shit. No! You guys suck. Let me do the move.
Victus!
Oh, I didn't have any hearts of darkness. Oh, no. Oh, they wouldn't let me try out my cool move. Stupid enemies. Yeah, alright. Don't look at that. They wouldn't let me do my spin to win move. Oh god, that means I have to take on Malik again. Alright, well, okay. At least we know how to take him on now. God, that just saves us so much so much pain. You spend that whole fight just being an absolute confusion of like, he's making the damage grunts, but nothing's working. Like, what is going on here? So you just have to successfully hit him 4 times and then he just goes, be gone. And then we're out of here.
Bay Victus! Bay Victus!
Wow. Once you know that information, like once you know that information, this fight is not even a fight anymore. It's so much more intimidating without that information.
Bay Victus!
Oh my god, but please.
Bay Victus! Bay Victus!
Got the timing.
Bay Victus!
Leave me alone, will you? Hey! It's alright, get down. So this opens at the back towards the end. Okay. Oh. Stop this.
Bay Victus!
Ah. God.
Bay Victus!
Is he running away? Yeah, he ran away. Now we know what's gonna happen. Oh, I have to go after him first. Oh no, I don't have to go after him first. It's okay. Yeah, okay. Ah! I figured you out.
Havoc and malice, their presence in my hands keeps me from employing magic. Yet rest assured, they do little to hamper my relish for slaughter.
Okay, so we're almost close to being in lots of trouble.
Iron sword. The axes.
We're close to being in a lot of trouble because we only have 1 heart of darkness and we seemingly can't use it while we have the axes out. I wonder if it automatically activates.
'Twould seem Malik's destiny with my blade was postponed. Perhaps Ariel could offer further guidance.
Okay, so the game wants us to go back to Ariel first, so we will do that. We've activated this platform. So that is whatever this area is. Cool. Let's go to the pillars.
Ah, the Lord returns empty-handed. Does the Seraphim elude you? Very well. Go east of Malik's bastion. The Oracle shall give you aid.
Okay. East of Malik's bastion? Oracle. Okay. Just need to make sure I have that written down. So east of Malik's place, there is an oracle. So essentially where we were just going. So now we'll head back over there. I see, so it's already marked blue of where we're supposed to go. Come on, that's not the... I don't know the order on it. Like, it seems like random, selecting the location. It never goes in the direction you think it's going to go in. I have learned how to chop down trees. Which makes me wonder if we can explore that forest area above Korhagen, because that was just a bunch of trees. Jesus.
Save Victor!
Okay.
Save Victor!
Lovely. I'm gonna have to get used to using these axes. Ah, this is the forest I was talking about. Except I guess we're on a different side of it. Okay, we got ice stuff. We got ice stuff? It's a bit chilly out this way.
High upon the face of these cliffs, hidden amongst the complex network of caves, the underground sanctity of the wise Oracle of Nosgoth lay sleeping. Perhaps it was time to brave the winds and seek out this oracle from the vantage point of the heavens.
Oracle of Nosgoth. Okay. Okay, so I can just fly there from here, according to this, I think, which is kind of how we were able to fly to Malik's bastion.
Oh, little vampire, the game grows interesting. But with so many pawns, can you find the true player?
That's and that's the voice of Mortanius, right? That's the voice of Mortanius. Okay, hold on. So from here, can I fly to the Oracle? Yes, I can. Okay, so he's like, there's the Oracle, so we fly to the Oracle and get the Oracle's advice. I never know where we're going. It's so cool. We're on a great journey. The Sisters of Fate. Okay. Ooh, where am I? Oh, we're up here. Okay. I love that we did all that. We did all that just to get to here. Okay. Oh, what the hell are those? What the? Hello, I come in as a friend.
Save Victor! Save Victor!
How dare you cancel my cool spin to win move? Alright, I'm not feeling as... I'm not feeling as sexy with these axes as I thought that I would be. Whoa, that just goes through stuff. Come on. How am I supposed to... I hate that it can throw through things. How do I get...
Save Victor! Save Victor!
Oh, that's you dealt with. Can I blow it up maybe with, The fact that I can't use items is a little annoying, because it means every time now I have to go change weapon to then use items. I'm wondering if I can use any of these to blow stuff up. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go check out another cave. Oh! Oh! God. Yeah, leave me alone. Alright, we're gonna save. Cool. Alright, I'm being harassed by will-o-wisps.
Save Victor!
Oh, wait. Oh my god. Getting stuck on the environment sucks. Okay. Going down.
Save Victor!
I keep getting stun locked by every enemy. Which is really depressing. I'm like trying to attack and I'm just, my body is frozen. This will also be a test to see if the Heart of Darkness works.
The Heart of Darkness.
It does, but that's also my last one, so...
Save Victor!
Oh, look at the frozen body. We're in trouble. We're in trouble because we don't have much in the health department. Oh, this game is so mean. Wait, what do you mean? Oh. Where are we? I thought this would be a bonus, but there's so much more happening in here. Oh god. Which way is the right way? I guess we have to climb and ascend this whole way.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
God.
The snow will do you no harm, for our blood preserves.
Thank you. No damage in the snow. Let's go. Okay, so this was an optional way to go. Thank God. It pays to be a wolf. Okay. Back this way. We have a new lease on life now. Oh, there's two doors. Oh, now we're down here at the camp. I love that we went this whole way just like flying to the Oracle, and I thought we were going to go straight there, but it just turns out we were just taken to this random spot. And we still have to work our way there. Hello! I'm a human! How do I talk to you? How do I talk to people? you have anything to say?
Ooh, aren't you the handsome one?
This person just has nothing to say. Okay. First person I talk to has nothing to say, which is classic. We can't go in these ones like we could at the camp before.
The nights can get very cold around here, stranger. I can help you get through it.
Why are the women the only ones moving in this town? What's going on here? Okay. Well, if I need health, I know who to turn to. Get axed. Wait, I've blown that one up before. Oh, wait. I'm just here again? Oh, dude. Oh. I didn't even see that there was a door here last time. Okay, where haven't we gone then? What? There's definitely something that we're missing. And I think I need something that will help me get past those two, like, barriers or something. It was like two pillars where those monsters were. Okay, that's fine. Guess I'll continue my investigation elsewhere. Okay, so it looks like I can jump through. I can jump across to get there, but to get to that one all the way over there, I can't. I wonder if the reflect spell works on water.
Repel. Invoking this spell. Repel.
Does this reflect, Nope, it does not. Okay, had to test it. Just had to see if it would work. It does not work. Okay, that's a shame. Okay. Oh god, the sliding on the ice too. Alright, well, we can come across here. What is in here? Oh, we got another save point and a teleporter. I'm doing a new save point every time at the moment because we do not have many Hearts of Darkness. So, oh, that's nice. What is that ability? Okay, we got a new ability. Okay, yeah, we do not have many Hearts of Darkness, so I'm just being cautious because otherwise we'll die super easy.
Save Victus!
Oh god, look at... Oh god. Well, you guys can get imploded.
Save Victus!
The human mind is a fragile thing. One minor shock properly timed can render them catatonic and ripe for feeding.
Ooh. Cool. Oh, nice. I like that. We got a free stun, which is very nice. Alright, what's the range on this bad boy? Oh, just him? Okay. I was wondering if it would affect multiple enemies.
Save Victus! Save Victus!
Affecting multiple enemies would be great for a group. Oh. Oh, man. Oh my god. Oh, what? You recovered far too quickly. Okay, well, now I'm out of magic. There you go. God. Fuck that up. Alright. Stun spell uses a lot of magic. No, it only affects one. No. I am finding myself getting easily frustrated with this game lately.
Save Victor!
Oh my god! The enemies exist to give me so much pain and suffering. It'd been so good if this could stun multiple enemies. I think that would be the best part for me. But it's still not good against groups because it's very expensive. It's a very expensive thing, so I'm still going to be using my mace. Can't even get to him.
Save Victor! Save Victor!
We playing like trash today. This game is making a mess of me, that's for sure. We have a stun human spell, that's nice. It still has not... Oh god. It still has... That's why they weren't moving, because they just weren't recognizing me as an enemy.
Save Victor!
Definitely getting cleaned up by this game today, but we're trying our best. We got a new spell. Hopefully we can get some Hearts of Darkness again, so I can feel a little more safe. Otherwise, we might have to end up reloading a backup save where we had more hearts and just go through the game a little more carefully. We're going to work our way through this cave system. And hopefully we can find a way to get out of here. Okay, so we've explored all the caves, and this is like the area that we can't figure out. And this is where we need to be, because this is how we get to the oracles. Oh, well... Okay, hang on. I think... Yes, nice, okay. Right. Forget that my mace has destructive properties. Nice. Just use the mace. Okay. We're back on the road again. Oh.
Save Victor! Save Victor!
Oh, you hit me into an arrow, you bastard. You mind?
Save Victor!
At least destroying these gives us items. That's nice. They both end up in the same place. I might switch to a sword for...
Spiked mace. Iron sword.
These.
Save Victor! Save Victor!
Take out the pudding monsters. Oh, Oop. Pick that up whenever you're ready. Thank you. Weird. Ooh, the wolf kills that in one hit. Nice. That's nice to know. If the wolf kills that in one hit, then what I might do instead is keep the mace on. I'll just switch to wolf form. Okay. Destroy these.
Save Victus!
No.
Save Victus!
Okay, we got some closed doors. Oh! We've got wolf enemies. Hang on, that's new. I can't stun the wolf.
Save Victus! Save Victus! Save Victus! Save Victus!
Okay, nice.
Save Victus!
I accept your gift. Oh man, alright, this is new. They can just walk on spikes, that's fine. They can't walk on ice.
Save Victus!
I'm gonna use that to my advantage.
Victus! Save Victus!
Please be quiet. Nice. They also choose to attack us at an angle where they can't hurt us, so I'm not complaining. Come on then. Be gone, wolf creature. Creature? What is this? Aha! I've done something. Did that open? No. Just this one? Oh, it opened this one. Nice. Okay. That's closed. I see. I see. Oh, God. I love this game. I love this game and its silly little environments. And it's such a silly little game.
Save Victus!
Remember when I used to brag about how I had so many hearts of darkness and I was like, oh my god, this is great. I have so many of these. And then the game was like, haha, we're gonna take them all from you. Because you played like garbage. So we're gonna treat you like garbage. Now I am suffering the consequences of that. It's like running out of all of my lives. Hopefully I can come across some sort of Heart of Darkness room, otherwise we're really gonna suffer as a result. Okay. I really need to start using magic, because we keep finding magic refills, and it's a complete waste. We've opened up this door. Wait, but now that door's closed. And now that door's open? Okay. Now we go all the way around. Okay, Jesus. This game is taking us on a ride, isn't it? And now we go up this way. Another thing that I really struggle with, and this isn't with this game, but it is with games that are similar to this, is God damn it. It is control scheme that I can definitely struggle with, because this game and multiple other games I play on, PC. And I've grown up my whole entire life with a controller where every single button is just at your fingertips. So it still doesn't come natural to me when I have to move my hand to a different button sometimes. I have to utilize the number keys, or I go over to F, or I go to R, and it's all within reach, but my hands, I don't have that natural instinct to go to different buttons, and then I'll go to press R and I'll press F and I'll open the map, and then I'm like, which one's the goddamn pause button, because there's 6 separate menus with the tab and the 1 and the thing, and my brain gets overloaded at this point in terms of buttons, especially when you're in a hectic combat scenario, that it just it leads to some pretty questionable performance. So it's both a skill issue and an experience issue. Both of these things will improve and have improved over time. I used to be quite dreadful at my mouse and keyboard, and it has improved slightly, but it's still obviously not perfect. I'm very much used to controller for a lot of games, but I'm trying my best to get better with mouse and keyboard, obviously. Okay, stop that. Stop that. Okay, now we go out here. Okay, now I have to deal with that. Which way am I going now? We've opened up... I think it's here. This looks promising. Yeah. This door. Okay. This is where we haven't been yet. Confirmed.
They Victus!
I've perished. I'm dead. Okay. Let's do that all over again. This is going to be so hard having no Hearts of Darkness. I love my life. We're getting so many flays in a world where I need Hearts of Darkness. And the game is not accommodating. The game is not accommodating. It's giving me health potions at least, but we're not getting hearts anymore. This is a heartless world. Goodbye, enemies. I have no need for you. You serve no purpose. Alright, the switch is over here. It's tough when you're in a region with only monsters, because you cannot drain the blood of your enemies. Flay. Excuse me? Took so long. Okay. It flayed.
They Victus!
I wonder if we're not going to have Hearts of Darkness anymore, and I've just gone through and burned. I wonder if I've just burned through all of my Hearts of Darkness. And it's just health potions from here on out. That's trouble, that is. Where are we now? There, okay. Oh, that's closed. Interesting, hang on. Oh, hang on, I think this is new. We're in a different room. Oh, what is that? What the fuck? Okay, what are these creatures? Actual hellspawn. Okay. I'm focused on staying alive. So that is what I shall do. We could wolf jump into this room, and then that takes us up. Oh, hang on a minute. What the hell? Okay, you don't want to do that, because that just takes us exactly where we went. The game is filtering us exactly where we need to go. Okay. Plan your journeys ahead. Do not repeat. God, okay, we'll try these. Axes. Alright, we're gonna try the axes. It's axing time. I need to switch back. I wish there was a quick, like, change for weapons.
Victus!
That would be good. Quick change for weapons, please. Fillet. Fish fillet. Okay. Nice. We have made it to another save point. Every time we save, it's a new save slot at this point because it's just dangerous. Especially without hearts. Oh, what is going on here? Guillotine, a book, and a dead body, and the Holy Grail. What? And a corpse, and a... What is this room?
A guillotine, its blade still wet with blood.
Okay.
Hidden amidst the many obscure artifacts in that museum, I discovered an ancient chronicle. This passage caught my eye. It was during these dark times, infested with the plague of the undead, that the Circle brought the Seraphan to existence. Trained to be devoutly loyal to the Circle and the perfect exterminators of the undead scourge, they were led to many victories by the righteous paladin, Malik, protector of the Pillar of Conflict. They cleansed the vampires with fire and released their souls to more blessed realms. There is no wrath as terrible as that of the righteous. I'd read enough. At once, disgusted and intrigued, I placed the book back down in that museum.
Disgusted. I want a repeat of this.
Hidden amidst the many obscure artifacts in that museum, I discovered an ancient chronicle. This passage caught my eye. It was during these dark times, infested with the plague of the undead, that the Circle brought the Seraphan to existence. Trained to be devoutly loyal to the Circle and the perfect exterminators of the undead scourge, they were led to many victories by the righteous paladin, Malik, protector of the Pillar of Conflict. They cleansed the vampires with fire and released their souls to more blessed realms. There is no wrath as terrible as that of the righteous. I'd read enough. At once, disgusted and intrigued, I placed the book back down in that museum.
Okay, the Seraphan. Alright, I just wanted to write that down.
Odd. This armor resembled that of the ward and his minions, yet the steel seemed newly fashioned and untarnished by time.
Okay.
I recognize this crest from my youth. 'Tis the sigil of the mighty lion of Willendorf, blood-stained and rusted upon this battered shield.
Willendorf, okay.
The shield was newly crafted. Its metal shone brightly in the firelight. The crest I did not recognize.
Interesting. That's closed. Ooh, there's something to be gained at the end there. Alright, we're in a museum. Oh god, hello. Whoa.
A nobleman, seeking wisdom. Death has taught you well.
Enough philosophy. I seek answers.
Answers indeed. I have them all if you have the questions. And what are the questions for these answers? King Otmar, the only hope to defeat the legions of the Nemesis. King Otmar, paralyzed by his princess's malaise. King Otmar, the useless. Pray, good sir, what are the questions?
A pox upon your tricks and babble, old man. Answer me this. Who is Malik, and how can I defeat him?
All in time, Sirrah. Yes, time. Unless you master it, it will master you. And now it's time for your answer. Malik, defender of the Nine, and last of the Seraphim sorcerer priests. His vanity led to the slaughter of the Circle at the hands of the vampire Vorador. For his failing, his spirit was fused to a hellish set of magical armor. He has allowed no member of the Circle to fall since.
What of this Vorador?
Follow the glow of the Ignis Fatuus to the Termagant Forest.
Ignis Fatuus.
The Ignis Fatuus lights the path to hell, nobleman. Your path. Time, Kain? Next time.
That's our oracle. There you go. The Oracle of Nosgoth has given us information about King Otmar, the Useless, the Vampire Vorador, which is that from the opening cutscene that we saw, because Malik was sleeping and didn't protect the Circle at the time. Ignis Fatuus. Interesting. Look at this room. And now the Oracle has vanished. That was a cool scene. I made it. Alright, now we can go this way. Master time itself.
Through this magic I can stop my enemies in their tracks. Frozen in time, they can do nothing to hinder their own doom. Sometimes I draw out their fate, for the added fear sweetens their blood.
Interesting. So we gotta use this against Malik and then just like spin to win with the axes against him, maybe? So it's a spell. There it is. Alright, and we're out here now. Oh god, leave me alone. Oh my god. Yeah. Get out of here. Leave me alone, you wispy boys.
Save Victor! Save Victor! Victor!
Why are they so strong? Just why? Get frozen. Too strong. I'm gonna die again, and I haven't had the chance to save. Okay, so you shoot it and it like tracks to your enemy. Interesting. Okay, we can save, but my health... Alright. I will save. I'll probably go back to my sanctuary. Okay, let me go down the bottom here. There's people. Oh, hang on. So let's... I still gotta hit him? I think he just died. Yeah. Oh, that was so weird. That was cool, though. Just gonna use this as an opportunity to get back to full health, to be honest with you. We ain't taking no risks. Give me your blood. It's just necessary. I will do what I must. I didn't have to freeze time to do it. We're in desperate times without my Heart of Darkness. Now, desperate times indeed. Oh my god, getting stuck in the environment against those enemies is the worst. Oh, he's gone. Interesting. Where are we? Ooh, okay. Oh, I gotta cut this tree down. Hold on.
The axes.
The axes. Yeah, that's right. Stay away from me. Damn right. Right. What did I just get? I picked up something. I don't think it was anything new, otherwise it would have been a description. I think I got another one of those little poison lollipops. Excuse me? What the fuck? What is that? Okay. What the hell? Oh. It just shoots out in all directions? Oh, I can't do anything about it either. Okay, where am I? What is this freak show? I'm in some terrible light show. Yeah, I can go back to the forest. Or we can have a look out this way. I am so confused. Oh, nice. Got a flying spot. Always come back here. Can I cut through these? Cut my way out of the forest through here. Slowly but surely. No. Okay. That's a no. This has been a very challenging part of the game for my mental state. It's been... Oh god. It's been cool, but simultaneously, goddamn, killing me. Ustenheim. Okay, we're heading into Ustenheim. What is this light show, though?
The Black Forest reigned here, its kingdom rarely invaded by those that live in the light. But it was called home by this mysterious vorador. Legend told of a time when Vorador defeated Malik of the Seraphan. If such a man did exist, then he could perhaps be the key to defeating the ward.
Okay. So the quest thickens. So we must go to Black Forest Vorador, which is the key to defeat Malik. We are on a goddamn quest, that's for sure. Okay, so we can fly there now.
Hey, Victor!
Okay, nothing but ocean. Gotcha. Let's head into this building. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, what is this?
When in mist form, I am invulnerable to physical weapons, blade and claw. I can seep through locked doors and cracks and move swiftly like a shadow fleeing light.
Yo, mist form. We can even go through locked doors? That's awesome. Okay. Page 2. Continuing to save. Okay. Mist form. Does it allow us to go over water? Oh, look at that. We're still seen by enemies. It's so funny. Okay, we can go through doors that look like they've got, like, gratings, so not like solid doors, it looks like. Oh, am I trapped? Oh. Oh, I'm getting sucked into... Getting sucked into those... Fuck. God, oh man, oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If only Mist Form made me immune to damage. You bastards. What the fuck? Where did I just go to? What the hell? Hearts of Darkness! They exist! Oh, God, stop! Hang on a minute. What happened when I went... Oh, cracks in walls, right. And here's cracks in walls. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. That's awesome. I need to be on the lookout for cracks in walls. Okay. I gotta wait for my magic to come back now, don't I? Unless I quickly... Oop. And I can't... Because I got my axes.
The axes. Iron sword.
Flay. No, don't do it. Close to death, which means I'm probably gonna have to use this. As soon as I get Hearts of Darkness, I have to use them again. Painful. Okay, so that's where we just were. Down there, I think. We went through the crack in the wall to get that. Seems that I can avoid this entirely. Oh, but then I get stuck. Nice. Ugh, stop. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you. Oh god. They're ghosts. Oh my god. They're ghosts. Oh, don't trap me, you ghosties. Oh, nice. When we're in mist form, we don't take... Yeah, we don't take damage when walking on... It means we can walk on water, I think. Let's go! Okay. Mist form and a bunch of cool stuff unlocked. So... we can go to the Black Forest, but it also seems like if we do this... Shit. I can... Oh my god! Oh no! I accidentally exited the form. Oh my god. I can drown myself. Okay. There's no reason to do that, except to go down here. Do you not... Oh, what's this? Oh god, what the? Oh, this is... This is where we'll finally need to use those poison things. If we ever get hit by this. Poison cloud. Okay. Making progress.
The axes.
God, I'm enjoying this game so much from like a story perspective, but holy crap. From like a gameplay perspective, I'm struggling. It's just such a hot mess. Oh, like it's not bad at all. It's definitely just dated and I'm struggling as a result. I wonder if I can just fly directly to old mate's house. But it looks like we can also go through all of this. Let me see. Oh god. Alright, we've got undead coming out of the ground. Okay. Take me to where I want to be, please. Thank you. Vorador's mansion. I'm loving seeing more of the map piece by piece, but we're trying not to look at the whole map and get future locations. We're just taking in locations as they come. It's the haunted mansion. Lovely. I have arrived. Hell yeah. Look at that, that's cool. Okay, so... You can walk there or you can fly there. Man's got a carpet with himself on it.
The luxury with which this vorador surrounded himself was impressive. His wealth would shame the haughty nobles of my former court.
Nice, we had a save point at the start, which is great. Because that is going to be where we bring this episode of Legacy of Kain Blood Omen to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today for the struggles, because, dear Lord, there has been some struggles. We have run out of our hearts of darkness, unfortunately, but we are persevering, increasing our health ever so much along the way, and just trying to survive. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode, where next time we explore this mansion to have a chat with a fellow vampire, Vorador, about how to defeat Malik. I'll see you then.